Yes, I went to Dunkin' again today. I have a little bit of a problem when it comes to Dunkin' Donuts. But the good news is I'm not buying donuts, I'm buying tea, so I kind of think it works out in the wash, personally. Let me know your thoughts. Alright, let's push it down. Chat. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired today. I was tired last night too. I went to bed before 11. Oh, and I slept till after 8. Oh, can we say Dee is tuckered out? I feel like eating these. I've been hungry all day too. I want to eat these. Talk me out of them. Oh, can I shout out Built Bar for a minute? Their shipping in the last 2 orders has been incredible. I ordered from the over under sale because I like under because it's save a point. And that came in under a week. And my pistachio came in under a week. So, woohoo, I'm a little bit shocked. I don't know what they did, but they better keep it up. Hey, Jenny and Paula and Tracy and Tamara and Sharon. So, yeah, I'm a little bit shocked, honestly. I won't lie. I'm a little bit shocked. So, because I gave pistachio samples. I was a little bit mad because, Dee loves pistachio. So, what did I think of the pistachio bar? It's not sweet, which I liked. It's very pistachio-y, which has nuts in it. But my only complaint is it's a little bit firmer than I'd like. It's not as light and airy as the bars have been. This one's a little bit denser. But kind of like the old bars were. But other than that, I thought the taste was really good. Hello, Roberta and Rosemary and Carol. I wish I had my glasses on because I keep saying that and I don't bring them down with me. I should bring the spare pair down. But, hey, Allison. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep yawning. I don't know why I keep yawning. Every time I swear it's the air quality down here. I must be like, I'm by the heater. Maybe I'm got like, maybe there's poisonous gases down here. I don't know. It's an acquired taste. I think either you like them or you don't. Honestly, I feel like there's the like them or you don't mentality. I mean, there's some people who hate them and there's some people who just love them. So I don't know that there's anybody that's on the fence. Like, am I not sure? So I'm kind of, it's like, like I said, they have puffs, which are nice, and they have bites, which I like, the little mini ones. That's why I got the over-under, because they're not getting any other over. Come on, we all knew that was going to happen. But some of them were down by 10 grams, which I'd be under a point for me. So that gave me that bar for 3 points, which I was quite excited about. Oh, good for you, getting your nails done and going to the grocery store. In fact, I went to the grocery store too. I got chicken wasted. Our local ShopRite had chicken on sale. I've gotten chicken breast and chicken thighs. I mean, I got chicken. I was going to film it. Maybe I still will. My chicken haul. I had a chicken haul. Because when it's $1.99 a pound, you get a haul. Lori-Ann, she's home. Deborah, hello. Well, it's funny. Lori-Ann keeps posting, do it like Dee. And I go, Dee doesn't drink. So you're doing it slightly like me, but honestly, you're not eating enough food for me. Because Dee eats more food than she does beverage. But that's, that's how I run it. Because, it's, what you deem important. And me, I'm all about having some kind of sweet treat. That's what I deem important. Some, cake and cookie or chocolate or something. Speaking of chocolate, I also got a delivery from Choc Zero. I got my chips and my syrup and my little bars. So I do a little haul, that I purchased. And there's a funny story to that haul. So I'm going to save it for the video. If I wind up putting it on, I'll post a picture of what happened. Yes, Lori-Ann does. I noticed that. And drink more than one. Maybe 3. That's some points there, friend. But, like I say, we all gotta do what we all gotta do. Traveling and tracking has been hard. Oh, I know. That's why I say that all the time. In my family, it's all about the food. Like my leader would say, it's not all about the food. It is, especially in the culture that I grew up in and live in. Food is important. Food is just as important at the party as the people are. Maybe a little bit more. So yeah, what you're bringing and what she's serving is quite important. And we judge our parties by what they're serving. And if it's not up to snuff, you got yourself some rabbit food on that table, you're going to hear about it from your guests. My family would not hear of that. What's that? I don't know what that pole is. Squirrel going for that one. Mashburn. She's in the house. How's the kitty? Did you bring her home? Is she all like... Lori had her stray cat spayed and neutered. Or is it just neutered? Or is it just sprayed? I never know the difference, so I just say both. Oh my God, an Amish Mennonite community. But food's good there. Ew. Because people kept buying and putting them in my hand. Oh, I can only... See, I'm the type that milks her drink for the night. I do. I can milk a drink like nobody's business. Ellen Lane! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. It's like, what was that? Like the Three Stooges? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I just squirreled off on that one, didn't I? Spray because she's a female. Surgery tomorrow morning. Oh, okay. Won't be home until Thursday. For some reason, I thought you had to wait for her. You were like bringing her home. I'm thinking, that poor thing. She's going to be released and then let out to the wild. So she'll have some time to recuperate a little bit. I guess they knock her up before they grab her because she might, attack. Cornhole involving beer, I can only imagine. If you miss, you drink, which in my case would be all the time. I'm not the best at cornhole. Hello, hello, hello. So do I have anything important to say today? Probably not. Everything I have to say is important though, but I have nothing new to add to the table. Yeah, I was sitting upstairs going, what am I going to talk about? I don't know. Our challenge is set for next Wednesday. The Just Follow the Plan challenge. So I hope you're all up for that. I'm trying to come up with some interesting, thought-provoking quotes of the day. I'm not having much luck, so they might not be that thought-provoking. I am introducing potatoes baked in little yellow ones. Wait a minute, I gotta read that again. See, I don't have my glasses on, and again, I'm seeing things. I am introducing potatoes baked, the little yellow ones, to do a skewer, and also some regular pasta. Half a cup, but I had it with chicken. Oh, that's good. I'm telling you, I think I exercise too much. We know if we've had this discussion. I think I overdo it. It's like, oh my God, Dee thinks her 20 minutes of walking is causing her to gain weight. Yeah, she does. So I'm sticking. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, good for you. I'm actually behaving for the most part. I mean, I have that stray grab and eat. It's kind of like that drive-by eat where you just run by, grab it, and run. I've had a few of those, but on the whole, I've been pretty good today. I've had a couple pumpkin bars. Hey, they're not gonna hurt you. Low on points that those suckers are. How big could a pumpkin bar be? I've had 1.5 today, which then of course I had to try the Choc Zero candy and the Built Bar. When a new Built Bar arrives, you have to taste it. And my son goes, you're gonna film it and taste it? I said, no, they can't buy it. I can't tease them like that. Oh, your birthday falls on Labor Day. Well, that's a good reason to celebrate. Hello, Pat. Hot and humid. Oh, it's actually been pretty good. Hello, McLean. Weather-wise here, considering. The one from last week, the pistachio. Because I'm pistachio obsessed. And I was pissed that I didn't get any to try. Because they only picked certain people to get it. And I guess I wasn't amongst the cool people. So I didn't get any. But, you know, I wound up using my wins. I had a lot of wins to use. So they really didn't. I think they cost me $13. So I did that way. I was fine with it. You are supposed to multiply your weight by 36 to get how much protein you need to get, it said. 55 a day, more than to eat. It's, Ellen, the taste is good. The texture was a little bit tough for me. I wish it was a little bit softer. I thought the flavor was on point. It just was a little hard. A little more firmer than I'd like, but not much I can do about that. Well, I wish I ate more than that because I don't. The Chalk Zero, I got the little squares that are 2 points each. I haven't tried the syrups yet. I did try the little square, which was, I've had their chocolate before. I got their advent calendar last year, and it was phenomenal. It's the same piece, just in different shapes, but it was 2 points each. So to me that was a win. So I got 2 points of chocolate every day. That was a win. This got it was a peach syrup and I think a mango syrup. It was 1 tablespoon for 1 point. I got the syrups. I got the chips. They're white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate. I think you get 60 for 3 points. You could have 10 for 0. You know me, I'm all about the 0 points. So I thought I'd like to try their chips. So I got the one, it was a thing where I had 1 of each. And it's hard to get white chocolate chips that are low in points. They're always outrageous. But I thought this was a good deal for the points. So I wanted to try the white chocolate. So I got those. And the milk is, I think you get 1 more chip in the dark chocolate than you do on the other 2. I think it's 11 in the dark, if I remember right. But, yeah, I like their stuff. I mean, their syrups, their caramel, their maple, their chocolate. It's so thick. And it's 1 tablespoon for 1 point. And let me tell you something, that fudge sauce is the bomb. It's in the caramel. It's all. I won. I had a contest on Instagram and I won. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of good contests on there. I win a lot on Instagram. Because I enter a lot of contests, but oh yeah. Pistachio Premier. Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting? That reminds me, I was going to make matcha oats, but I think maybe I'm making matcha baked oats. Ooh, intrigues me for breakfast tomorrow. Kenzie got a self-administered COVID test. Doesn't have to wait for the results to return to school. They cannot ask for the results that she won't have for days. Yeah, well, that's what we would do. We would call the kids that were in, like, whoever tested positive, the kids that were, in the distant, front or next to them had to go home and quarantine or something. Well, back then they weren't getting tested; they were just getting sent home and quarantining. Now I'm sure it's changed since then. But like we had a teacher who was positive, so everybody who was in front of her had to get sent home. But we'll see. We'll see. Yes. Now I believe they're supposed to seat, went from 6 feet apart to 3 feet apart. That's what I heard last. I haven't checked for a while because I don't want to know till I go back. I just don't want to know. I don't want to know anything about recess duty. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if they go back to 4 recess duties, I may hang myself. Yes, I'm saying this publicly. I may hang myself. So, if you find me swinging from a rafter. Oh, I know. Yep. It's, I love these little turtle earrings from Earfleek. They're just so cute. They're just so cute. I hope, what's her face gets them. Susan, she thought they were adorable. Love them. They're so cute. Oh, well, we aren't, from what I understand, if you choose to want your child virtual, they have to go, we're not going to be mandated to go virtual unless the whole school closes. Then each teacher. But right now you have to go to the school system that has virtual, which is, because we're a private school, so that will be good for us. Because doing both was crazy. Having kids in-house and on, it was horrible. It was just horrible. So unless we're closed, then the teacher doesn't have to go virtual. Because then it just goes virtual for everybody. Do you like the Reese's? Oh, no. I don't. Well, I don't mind recess. I don't like it for an hour and a half. Normally, I would do 20 minutes. Then there's a break for like 15. And then there's another 20-minute recess. That I didn't mind. But we had an hour and a half consistently outside. Now, when the weather was nice, it wasn't bad. But when it's cold or when it's really, really hot, I got sunburned. I had frozen toes. It was bad. It was just for one person to be out there consistently. It was just annoying. I mean, honestly, I don't mind it normally because I love getting outside, but not for an hour and a half straight. I didn't. The maple donut skinny syrup. Oh, I know. Those skinny syrups are the bomb. I'm telling you, you should mix it with your powdered peanut butter. It's insane. In fact, I'm almost out of cookie dough. I need another cookie dough. I know. When I went to get chicken, I stopped at Dunkin'. There's a Dunkin' right outside my shop, right? Oh, you still don't have the turtles? Did you do the swipe thing? Did you swipe for them? Because they go a lot based on that. These are so cute. I mean, you can't beat these earrings for $3.50. I'm telling you. And they don't bother me. And these are a post. So they're right inside my ear. Look how cute they are. I mean, come on. Look how cute he is. He's just so sweet. I don't know if you can see the little crystals in his back, but he's got crystals. He's sweet. He's sweet. But yeah. So cute. And sometimes if you go on every day, they have certain, because if you you can buy him, but they'll charge you $15. But they have earrings of the day that they have every day. They have different earrings and bracelets and stuff that are reduced to like the price you'd pay in the thing. If I ever see them on the reduced price, I'll let you know. But yeah, because they say these retail for $15, but because you're part of the subscription plan, you get them for $3.50. So yes, if you tried to buy him, they would charge you $15. But which is still, I guess, cheap. But when you can get it for $3.50, I get that. Because there was a pair I was looking at the other day. I'm like, oh, I want it for $3.50. I don't want to pay $15. And I just kept swiping. But they're so cute. Love these. So cute. Like I said, I slept with them the last 3 days. Don't bother me. Yeah, we're not. Oh my god! Back in the day, I couldn't wear anything but gold, or any. These are just. I'm telling you, $3.50. I'm a cheap date. And for a low price point. But I have something fun coming in the works, hopefully, in the next couple of days. I'm waiting for the okay. I can't say anything until I get the okay. But yes, you go to the bottom and you do the swipey thing. And like I said, I'll keep my eye out for when they have the deal of the day. Because I'm a little obsessed. I go there a lot. I go there and I check. I did get one from the deal of the day once. I'm a little bit of an earring whore. Truth be told. Hi, Bernadette. Oh my goodness, I beat out Wheel of Fortune. Hello, Beverly. I am popular. What can I say? I put up my video, oh my God, you should go watch that. My what I eat in a weekday thingy from Instagram. There's a couple fun things on there that I added that I don't normally add. There's how I make my green tea is on there. My taste test for the Fiber Gourmet pasta is on there. And there was, how I reconstitute the peanut butter powder with the skinny syrup is on there. So a couple fun things. It's only 20 minutes. So if you can see my wonderful food that I'm eating, because oh my gosh, my breakfast this morning was phenomenal. I made breakfast nachos. Came out better than I ever could have imagined. I had a Joseph Lavash, and I cut it into little triangles, and I toasted them. And I put them on a plate, and I topped scrambled eggs and some peppers and some onions and some mushrooms and a little bit of cheese and a dollop of Greek yogurt in the middle and a little bit of, I was going to put salsa, but I only had peach salsa, and I just wasn't thinking peach in breakfast. But I did put some taco sauce on there. It was delicious. It looked beautiful. I mean, you're paying 3 points for a plate of food like that. I'm telling you. Hello, Nora. Found my Kevin's Korean barbecue. I'm telling you, Sprouts has some really good things. Hey, Kat. When we grind oatmeal and bake into a bread, do we have to count the points on purple? No. No, you don't have to count them on... No. Because according to WW, if you're still chewing it, it's not a drink. And it's not. Because you bake it and you chew it. So, no, you do not. Wish I'd have to count on blue. That's probably the one thing I wish was on blue is probably oats. Other than that, I could live with the rest. Well, popcorn would be nice too. But out of the purple things that I go nuts on is probably popcorn and oats. Or probably my two things that I eat like it's going out of style. I'm having oat bake tomorrow, in fact. I thought I was going to have a matcha oat bake. Have a little caffeinated oat bake. Because, if you're going to go big, you got to go caffeinated big. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of, I have the Lakanto, which I love, the matcha powder. You can use regular matcha powder, but I would use less. So I'd probably only use a teaspoon. But I have the Lakanto, which is mixed with Lakanto monk fruit. I'm going to throw that. So it's going to be green. I'm a green oat bake. If I had this stinking pistachio skinny syrup, I'd throw that in there, but I can't freaking find it. And I refuse to pay $6, and I know I get it for $3.99. But I'm going to cave because it's going to happen. Hello, Marianne. Oh, well, I'm telling you, Sprouts. That's where I got the Birch Bender's bourbon maple syrup. I think it was called like that. I can't remember. I went on their website. Their website doesn't even have it. I should have gotten 2 bottles, but it was $8. I must have paid $16 on syrup, but I got one, and it's really good. If you don't know me, I'm Denise. I like flavored syrups. I do. It's just the little things like that you could add a little zippity-doo-dah-day to your food, make it a little bit, elevated. Because if you're having fabulous flavor, you don't feel deprived and you feel really special. And that's what it's about. Feeling special, feeling, empowered, feeling full and satiated. And if a couple tablespoons of syrup does that, hey, more power to it. Well, this one, Beverly, you don't make a big one, so it can't be too dangerous because you don't have that much of it. Hello, Tiffany. Oh, mustards. Pickle mustard. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's one. Aldi always puts it out in the fall. It is their Bavarian beer mustard. God, I can't. I don't know what it is about me and mustard, but I made this. I saw Kim, a girl on her phone yesterday, make a pork You know this, Lorianne. You're a chef. Pork chops Diane. I guess it's kind of like steak Diane. I don't think I've ever eaten steak Diane. But you get your little boneless pork chops, and you put a little, I put lemon pepper on them, and you brown them, pretty much cook them through. Don't overcook them because they're thin. And then with the juice of the pan, you put lemon juice, Worcestershire, and Dijon mustard. And of course, you know, Dee had to put some garlic in there because every Italian girl does. And you deglaze the pan and it reduces and it makes a sauce and you pour it over the pork chops. I love easy. And it was, you know, I did a little bit of water to thin it out. Oh, it was delicious though. Burke's, but didn't have either one of your syrups. It's 3 beers. Can't have one, or maybe 1.5. Have to have the 3. I always say I'm so, like, I can't imagine, like, see, I'm all about the dessert. Give me, you know, a little something sweet at the end of the meal. So I get how you feel about the beer, because that's how I feel about having, you know, a little something at the end. Just caps off your meal sometimes. Yeah, this was lemon juice. I don't know if limes would work with pork Diane. I mean, I think it's, you know, I added a little bit less lemon juice because the boys aren't big lemon people. So, hence why I threw the garlic in, because, you know, garlic will cover up anything. A little bit of garlic. Oh my God, a fluffy unicorn. Oh, a key lime mini loaf. What do I do with limes? A key lime mini loaf does sound interesting. Or make a cheesecake in a mug. Make a key lime cheesecake in a mug. See, I go right to dessert when it comes to lime. My husband would be just making margaritas. Honestly, that's what he would do with them. You can make a skinny margarita. But yeah, I'm thinking cheesecake in a mug. Or the cheesecake oat bake. Key lime cheesecake oat bake. I can't remember what's in the oat bake that made a cheesecake. Did I put cream cheese, or I put like a Laughing Cow wedge? I don't remember. It was last week. It was a whole lifetime ago, but it was good. Overnight oats for the first time. Nice to have a breakfast. Isn't it? I like it. Now, a lot of people don't like it cold. I love it. But you can heat it up if you don't like it cold. But I love it. Oh my gosh. And you're right, it's ready to go. Now, if you make the tropical one and put a little coconut extract in there, and don't use any of the protein drinks because they won't go. At least in my world, they wouldn't go. But you throw a little coconut extract, you can put some pineapple, some mango, some, you know, fun tropical fruit. And if you like coconut, you can sprinkle a little coconut on there. Yep, a little lime in the coconuts. Look at them limes out. There you go. Key lime cheesecake with a side of a margarita. With salt, of course, because I need salt in my margarita. And you know, honestly, you can make a skinny margarita if you use fresh lime juice. And a shot of booze is only 3 points. I think a shot of tequila is only 3 points, which I know, Lorianne, but I've done that. And of course, I've milked that. But a little shot you can do half a shot. Because I'm not sure how much lime juice you're going to get out of those limes, but, you know, a little bit of, you know, a little salt in that rim. Yeah, I like salt. Oh, yeah, it cuts that tequila, and I'm able to get it down. Hello, Marilyn. Yeah, I'm about to make some lime cheesecakes. Got me thinking now. Put a lime in the coconut. I don't know if I have any limes in the fridge, do I? I have lemons. I did make a lemon poppy seed loaf. How about a lime poppy seed loaf? Limes, I don't know. I feel like I want to interchange them, and you really sometimes can't. You know, I tried putting lime in my tea, and I didn't like it. Yeah. So to me, I thought lemon and limes are interchangeable. I don't think that they are. At least in my mind, they're not. Did my boss respond? Let me see. I sent her a message. She did not. Okay. I am slowing down now, and I am home, working full-time, master's. Oh my goodness! To wonder you have time to eat. Now we know why you drink. That answers it all. That answers it all. That says a lot. Makes sense. I do. I get it now. And don't forget about the husband, because sometimes they cause us to drink. You know, I got that. I do. I was trying to think of what I would use in the skinny syrups because I don't drink coffee. I guess adding them to muffins. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, they have fruity ones. Like, I've added some to my tea, but I always try to tell people. Now, my husband's very heavy-handed. You don't need a lot. You don't. It's not a mixer. Stop pouring so much. Drives me nuts because it's disgusting. It's just too sweet. So, yeah, you just need a little bit. You could always add more. Remember that. You cannot take it out once it's in there. So, I have the horchata one. That's really good. That's not really made by Skinny Syrup, so that was made by somebody else. I got it at the Christmas tree shop. That was really good. Yeah, I need another. I don't know why I didn't have to get another cookie dough, and I know I've seen that, so I shouldn't have a problem getting the cookie dough. Well, too, it's summer, and I give you a little bit of leniency. It is summer, we're doing things. It's vacation. Yeah, you have a couple of drinks, Who am I to condemn that, Because once fall comes and, you'll buckle down. You'll get, everybody else does this. Why can't we? Why do we condemn ourselves, because we're on a weight loss journey, that we can't have fun once in a while? That we can't gain a couple of pounds and be good with it? Why is it we're always saying how horrible it is? I don't know. Oh, TJ Maxx has the best selection. Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They have it, and mine has it in the aisle and in the checkout area. So I went both spots looking for chai and pistachio. There's a pistachio latte that I'm obsessed with. And of course, Roy has them both. I may just have to go sneak into his house and grab them. I should. He won't know. He'll never know. If he lived closer, I would sneak in and grab them. Yes, ma'am. Oh, these weird pipes over here. Keep looking down. Sorry about that. Oh, the peanut butter cup. Oh, the peanut butter cup. Oh my God, that is one of my favorite ones. I like to mix that into my powdered peanut butter to reconstitute it. Oh my gosh, yes. It's the bomb diggity. It's one of my favorites. It's up there with the cookie dough. Yeah. I think I like those better than the fruity ones. I think I like the cookie dough and the peanut butter cup. I have one also called, God, what is it called? It's a cinnamon one that I can't remember. It's Night, Paula. Oh yeah. When I found I didn't realize, we used to see them at Home Goods and stuff. We would buy one, and all of a sudden I was buying the fruit ones, and I'm thinking, everybody says how good they are, but the fruit ones are very sweet. Like I said, you don't need a lot of the peach and the mango. You don't. So, but when I tried this, the savory, cookie dough and peanut butter cup, cinnamon dolce, that's it. Oh my gosh. In pancakes, waffles, oatmeal, hot chocolate, might I add. I mean, amazing. Now, if you were a coffee drinker, you would like it in that. Again, I'm not one. So, but yeah, everybody who does coffee in the house always puts a little squirt in their coffee. There you go. Beverly's having it in her coffee. It's the bomb diggity. Well, here's the thing, Lori. It lasts forever. It's kind of like one of those things. I don't think it ever expires. I mean, it's a syrup, so it's kind of like not dairy. So I would say, and for that price, because if you go on their website, they're like almost more than double the price. So for, I think, what are they, $3.50, $3.99? It's definitely a good price. But all right, Kat. Uber early morning. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to Uber early mornings. Can I say that out loud? I'm not looking forward to Uber early mornings. 2 weeks from today, I go back to school. Hooray me. Gosh. I mean, part of me is happy. Don't get me wrong. No one would do. I thought it'd be a fun video because I don't film at school because of the kids. But when I go in there next week to set up, I'm going to film in there. I'm going to show you my classroom and stuff. Because you don't get to see it because I won't film with the kids there. That's, you know. But there's nobody there. I will just show you my classroom where I work. And I'll show you the parking lot where I do recess duty. And you'll be kind of fun. We'll show the cafeteria. Well, I can't think I show the cafeteria. It's not set up because it's like still got stuff in there. Be fun. Yes, I think I do have to wear a mask. And I'm actually, honestly, it doesn't bother me because as long as I'm outside, short periods of time, and I can take my mask off, I'm fine. And, you know, it's not, honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, I would rather be there with a mask on than not be there. So, and it's all for safety. I'm not like, there's people that refuse to wear a mask. You know, if somebody asked me to wear a mask, I put it on. I don't. So now, here's the funny thing. We were at church on Sunday, and I started getting that tickle. Do you ever get that tickle? Like allergies. I mean, allergies are horrible, though. And I started, and I couldn't get rid of it. I needed a drink of water. I guess I should have got my butt up, and I thought, it's from the allergies. And I'm thinking, I'm going to start coughing soon. It's not going away. So I threw my mask on. I think in 3 minutes, I felt immediately better. So I left it on, and I was like, you know what, it helped me. So, yeah, there's something to be said for it. Do the skinny syrups have to be refrigerated? No, they do not. Yes, I believe that's how it is here. Well, they changed it. Originally, it was if they were at their seat, they didn't have to have a mask on. If they got up, they had to put a mask on. Now, I think that's changed. Now they have to have a mask on, and outside they do not. But here's the funny part. Well, a lot of the people, which is nice, they have those lanyards. I have one because when you pop it off, you don't want to hold on to it. You let it hang. And a lot of the kids have those because I said, I'm not, when we went out, we were going outside at the end when we were up to take their masks off. I said, listen, you're allowed to take your mask off outside, but I'm not holding them. So either you find somewhere to put it or don't lose it. Because they had to wear it till they got outside because you're in the hallway. I'm telling you, my husband who gets bronchitis every December like clockwork. He's asthma. So he always gets a chest cold. Always. Always. Did I say always? Always. This is the first past year that he didn't. And I said to Steve, because you had a mask on. I said, touch wood. We've really not gotten sick. So what's the only thing we're doing differently? We're wearing a mask. So honestly, I was like thinking of wearing one anyway over cold and flu season. I thought, you know. And we were outside doing recess duty, kept my face a little bit warmer. I thought, no, that's the only plus of that. Yes, we don't have no more plexiglass. Nope. Oh, let me know if you find it, Bernadette, because it's driving me nuts. I went to 3 places. My son's like, you want to go in there? I'm like, yes. I'm just looking for skinny syrup. I will be in and out. I come out and he goes, you didn't find it? I said, no, I'm going to Roy's house. I'm going to take his. They do. I mean, like I said, I you know, everybody has their opinions and what they think, and that's great. You know, you could, like I always say, you can think what you want to think and do what you want, whatever's best for you. But I'm okay with it. Like I said, I went into the CVS last week to get something, and somebody said, "Could you put your mask on?" I'm like, "All right." If it makes somebody feel better, I don't care. Okay. I always have with me. Flip that bad boy on. It's the certain flavors. It's the chai and the pistachio. I have not seen yet. Usually the other ones are usually pretty good. Oh, not here, Beverly. I work for a private school, and he follows the CDC and the state government guidelines. Because you know what? I'll tell you why he does it. Because if something happens, his ass is covered. Because think about it. If something happens and he's not following the guidelines of that, he's opening himself up to be sued. So he's like saying, you know what? I'm going to follow what the state and the CDC says, so my ass is covered. I get that. I get that. I would do the same thing if I'm in charge. You know, this way, if something happens, we do what we were supposed to do. What else can we do? You know? Oh, you girls are so nice. I don't think you're being funny because it ain't around. But so yeah, like I said, and plus, I work with kids. And Lori Mashburn can attest, as so is Susan, that they're petri dishes. You know how many times the only reason I get a flu shot is because I work with them who come to school sick. So yeah, so I'm gladly wearing a mask. Gladly. Because you know what? They're sneezing and coughing all over me. Just saying. Little petri dishes. I can't wait to meet this class. Last year's class was really good. We had a great class last year. I really enjoyed them. I don't always enjoy them. I mean, sometimes you get the personalities. I had a couple really cute ones, and they were good. You know, I love how parents complain about these masks. You know, but the kids don't have a problem with it. They were so good last year. I couldn't even tell you how good these kids were. I didn't have a problem with any of them. Well, a few of the older ones, but the younger ones were great. Oh, no subs. Yeah. I don't sub. I mean, I could for my class, but I choose not to. No. I like my 4 hours. I get in and I get out. If I want to be there all day, I'd work there full time. Yeah, I don't have the patience to be there all day. I don't like kids that much. That's my son always says, Mom, why do you work there? You don't like kids. I'm like, well, I do for a short period of time. But yeah, it was funny that there was a position open last year in preschool, and I considered going back. And I went, why? Wait, what was I thinking? They're babies. I don't want a mother. That's why I left there. It was like they hold me, hug me. Oh, I don't have the patience for it anymore. I don't. But what was I thinking? It does. It does. But man, they're sneezing and snotting all over you. Ugh. I'm a homeschooler, so we don't worry about that. Good for you, Patriot Kitchen. I thought about homeschooling for a hot 3 minutes, but I'm like, I'm not smart enough. Yeah, and especially with Timmy, the middle one, the seminarian. Oh my God. He was like a hardhead. He hated to stay. Oh my God. He would have been the worst. He would have drove me to drink. I would have had an alcohol problem like Lorianne. I would have been drinking worse than her. I would have had 3 drinks every meal because he would have drove me to drink. Well, I'm so glad no booze, but you're 3 hours behind me, so you still got a long night ahead of you. Yes, I have 3 boys. Oh yeah. Speaking of Pete's, every time I would tie their shoes and their shoelaces were damp, I go, oh, what damn shoelaces. Yeah. Yes, I have 3 boys, 22, 23, and 28. Yes. Yep, and the dog is a boy. So I'm surrounded by men. It is. It is. You know, I clean the bathroom floor a lot. Hello, Lori. I didn't think of getting the dog. I probably should have not gotten the dog. Let me just remove. But yeah, we thought of homeschooling for a hot minute, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna. No, I didn't. No, I wasn't that dedicated. And I don't think I was smart enough. That's the bottom line. And did I want to be with my kids sitting there all day like that? I give you people, the homeschoolers, a lot of credit. I do, because I just couldn't do it. Not even a little bit. I was going to get a female dog, but there came Bailey, who just, stole my heart. And what could I say? The rest, as we say, is history. We always say he licked his way in. Like, you're looking at different puppies and, in the litter, and he just, one, totally ignored us, the one that was the cutest, but no parts of us. So I'm like, no, he wants no parts of us. That's a sign. And I just grabbed this one, and oh my God, he was so lovable, and like lick, 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 and oh my God, he engaged us, wanted to play. I'm like, that's the puppy, he's ours. And yep, the rest is history. He chose us. I always say he chose us. I wanted to get the cuter one. I mean, not that Bailey wasn't cute, but the other one was cuter. Though Bailey wound up looking like him after his hair grew out, because he had a darker face and he looked mean, but he wasn't. He just looked it because of the black hair. And then once his puppy hair grew out, his hair was blonde, so he looked like the brother. But this is funny. I don't know why I told that story, but I did. But he was the cutest little thing. Oh my gosh, and so smart from day one. I mean, he knew his name the first day we brought him home. I'd call him and he'd come in and look at me like, yes. And he just was so smart. He was. Did the whole yes, except Patrick, he was working. But yes, the boys went. And it's funny because Timmy told me to choose the other one, and I said, no, I wanted to choose that one. The mean one. Or the mean one, the cool, like he just was kind of like, he just didn't want to engage with us. He kind of stood over like this, and this is a puppy, they're 8 weeks old. They don't get like that. And I always said, I read somewhere you should not pick that puppy because, and I said, well, grab the other one, grab the uglier one. I think that's what I said. Get the uglier one. And oh my gosh, I think Bailey was the runt because he was smaller, and he knew how to work us. I'm just going to give him a kiss, and I'm going to snuggle up, and I'm going to play, and they're going to take me home. And legit in 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at him. I remember that night like it was yesterday. God, he was only 3 pounds, and don't make me cry, because I will. It's like mom telling a story about her babies, me talking about the dog. I have issues. I have extreme dog issues. So yes. So don't forget, tomorrow night it is Zoom. We will not be here. We will be in Zoom. So if you're part of the Facebook group, you get all the information in there. And if you're not part of the Facebook group, you should join. There's a link in the description box below. Dish with Each Crew. Bailey will be 10 in May. He just turned 9. So, oh my God. When we took him to the vet, this past checkup would have been almost a year. She said he's considered a senior dog. I'm like, a senior dog? Oh, yeah. He's starting to slow up. I can see it. If there's a bunny out there, don't get me wrong, he's after it like nobody's business. But he slowed up a lot, especially with his hurt leg and stuff. He's a, and I say this, he's the love of my life, that dog. I mean, oh my gosh. I love him too much. You know, if there's some, I mean, I can't even talk about it. I'm too obsessed. I am. Wanting a dog your whole life. Let me see, I was what, 45 when we got him. 45 years old, getting her first dog when she's loved dogs. You know, my parents hated, my mother was definitely afraid of dogs, so we never had one. But oh my gosh, everything in my life is wrapped up in him. It's pathetic. Night, Tamara. But yes, so if you haven't seen my breakfast from this morning, you can see it on Instagram in stories, or you can see it in the Facebook group in Breakfast with D from this morning. It was a beautiful plate of nachos. It was a beautiful plate of nachos. Hello, Sue. It was, I mean, somebody said you could have, yeah, I could have put meat on there, but you know, growing up, and I said this a lot, we didn't have meat during the week. My parents were like, breakfast meat was special. So we had it on the weekends. So I kind of don't really think about it during the week. Same thing with pasta. Like, see, that's the thing, when you grow up a certain way, these things stick with you. Like the pasta sticks with me, the not eating breakfast meat. I mean, I just don't think of it. Sometimes I do. I mean, if I have like a big thing of Canadian bacon, I got to use it up. Yeah, I'll try to throw it in there. But I didn't think it needed it. You know, wasn't really looking for like, ooh, I wish there was meat in here. But tomorrow is going to be chai baked oats. We'll be excited about that. I know, I do love them too much, Jenny. I do. And you know, like when it's his time, I always talk about it because it's like, it'll be the hardest, easiest decision. Like, you know, I don't want the dog to suffer, and I know that. So it's easy to make that, but it's going to be the hardest thing because I don't want to not have him, but I don't ever want that. See, it makes me cry. I don't ever want that dog to suffer. He doesn't deserve it. He's been such a good dog that the vet tells me he has cancer. I'm going to say, all right, let's just put him down, you know, because I don't think one day he should suffer. It'll kill me, but, you know, I can't talk about the dog. Oh, wonderful. Oh, yes. I cut them before with the pizza cutter. It's the easiest way to cut the lavash chips is cutting with the pizza cutter. And you just make them into you make squares and you put the squares, you make the triangles. And I laid them on a foil lined tray. The oven I used my toaster oven. I think it was around 450. And I put them on the tray and I sprayed them and I sprinkled whatever seasoning you feel like. And then I put them in there. I had to keep my eye on them, and I started making the eggs, and I came back and I hit them on, I didn't bake them. They put them on toast, I believe. Or did I bake them? Well, I wasn't awake. I think I toasted them. Either way, it will work. And I went a little too far. They were few were a little bit too dark, which doesn't really bother me. So I laid them on the bottom of the plate, and I put everything on top, and a little bit of cheese, and they were it was just a beautiful, when I looked at them, I'm thinking to myself, this is like a phenomenal looking breakfast for 3 points. It's like, holy crap, Batman. All right, Pat, thumbs up. Don't forget, you're all right. I wish I had regular salsa or some tomatoes. I didn't have enough tomatoes to use. That would have been a nice touch. But they were still fabulous. And some avocado would have been really good. But they were still phenomenal. A little bit of yogurt in the middle. Scooping that right up with that. They were. Oh, so they were. It was just, I love lavash chips anyway I can get them. In fact, I want to make some hummus because I have to use up my lavash bread because it's outdated. So I want to use it up. So I thought, well, I can make some chips and make some hummus. And I thought, I'm telling you, I don't feel deprived when I'm using that bread to make chips or crackers, whatever you want to call them. They're just phenomenal. I don't sit there and ever wish for having tortillas because I think they're so good. And like I said, you could make them sweet or savory. So if you have a fruit salsa, I throw some cinnamon and Splenda. My kids scarfed them down last time. I'm like, these are mine. These are good. I didn't make another batch. So when the kids are eating your stuff, you know it's good. Hey, Barb. The TikTok queen herself is in the building. I give you a lot of credit, man. That stuff's really, that's hard. Woo. I have a problem of doing things in a short amount of time. That's my problem. I tend to, how hard it is to get something in under a minute. Gosh, drives me nuts. That's what I'm trying to, I talk too much. The one thing cut me off. I don't think I was able to finish it. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. The kids want me to do the things. I'm like, I don't know. This is hard enough. You want to put more pressure on me? I don't know. I know. 1 minute or less. Jeez, that's like, drives me nuts. I need like at least 3 minutes. And then some of the times I've been putting shorts. I've been trying to put shorts up on YouTube. That's another one. Oh my gosh. I haven't done one in 2 weeks. It's too much stress. Ah, that's a good idea. WW tips. Ooh, I like how you think. All right, Bev. Have a great night. Yeah, maybe I'll just do something like a tip. I can do that in under a minute. Maybe. I can't do anything in under a minute. Oh gosh. And I've been trying. What I find easier for me is to film it not in TikTok because that just drives me nuts. So I have to film it and then upload it to TikTok. It drives me nuts. I'm like the kids, and they do it like there's nobody's business. I'm like, oh my God, I have the young brain. I have an old brain, so it's just not functioning properly. Good night, Jenny. I do. Props to you, Barb. I go. I watch YouTube tutorials on it. Still. Then the music drives me insane because it's not loud enough or it's too loud. You can't hear me. And I'm trying to, oh my, I'm sitting there like going, I don't know. Be young to figure this stuff out. I can't. I give you, like I said, you do great. You do some fun things. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point. Don't feel like I'm ever going to get to that point. But, well, ladies and germs, I'm going to head on out. I have to go walk Mr. Bailey as we speak and I think it's going to be another early night for me. I didn't binge last night. I probably won't binge tonight. I don't edit mine either. I just put an intro in and maybe a transition. If I had to edit I wouldn't film. That's basically it. Hi, Lynn. I'm just heading out. Got a new seasoning called Tuscan bread dip. Oh, that sounds yum. Always a pleasure, Barb. Oh, well, welcome back. That's right. You were traveling today. I do remember you saying that this morning. That felt like that was 2 days ago because this day felt like it's been forever. All right, Lori. Great talking to you as well. Hey, Marie. We were just heading out for the night. I've been chatting for an hour. I need to go to the bathroom. Could be the tea. My Dunkin'. Let me tell you, Dunkin' has, this isn't it though, but Dunkin' has really good green tea. Ooh. It's been my go-to the last couple times I went there. delicious. I need to go to Starbucks and grab another latte. But I told you I went for my birthday and they charged me. They weren't supposed to charge me. I said, it's my birthday. She wished to be happy birthday on my cup and charged me. So I emailed them and they credited my account. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Because it used to be you had a coupon. They don't have the coupon anymore. So just tell your barista. I did. And she still scanned my card. So I don't know. But they did credit me, so all good in the hood. So have a great rest of your night. Like I said, we will be on Zoom tomorrow night if you're interested. The information will be in the Facebook group. I hope to see you there. I have nothing else to say. Maybe I'll see you for breakfast tomorrow. I'm having an oat bake. I know that already. I'm going to have a matcha latte oat bake. I'll put that on TikTok. I don't have enough time to film it. There's too much steps. But have a great night. If you haven't given me a thumbs up before you leave, I'd appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button on your way out the door, and I will talk to you. Go watch my What I Eat in a Day video that I just posted. There's a couple taste tests on there. There's how I make some tea. There's a couple other fun things on there. I don't remember what. The nachos aren't on there. No, they're not on there yet. But my pumpkin tart is. Oh, yes. The pumpkin tart that I make with a piece of lavash. That's worth it in a nutshell. Made one for my husband. He said it was delicious. So of course it is. I expect anything less. So have a great night. I will talk to you when I talk to you.